What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Lost Odyssey. Let's enter the Grand Staff Construction Base. Grand Staff Construction Base.
Hey, how do you like the new boss?
Who are you?
No one's contacted you. We're investigators sent by the council. I'm Seth. He's Kime. You can just ignore the other one.
Hey!
Oh, our communications have been jammed. That magic engine is malfunctioning again. Magic energy has been leaking everywhere non-stop.
I knew it was out of control. Didn't it bring down the meteor again?
Ugh, meteor? What are you talking about? We tried our best. We've evacuated this site, but we did everything possible to get a control valve in place to stop the flow. 3 days ago, the runoff was unbelievable.
And that's when that happened.
Alright. Check out this place. This is a preparatory standby facility built in the first stage of the Grand Staff project. Ever since the leak of magic energy, the creatures living in the sea boss have become violent and aggressive. Hey, you know what? Let's save it. There was a horrible incident 3 years ago. I assure you, we'd have been turned into monsters by now if we were just a step too late. With these monsters running wild, research of the Grand Staff will be discontinued. That will be it. By the way, you're going to the Grand Staff, yes? Here's a little advice then. When you target an ally in battle, you'll be shown assorted information on that fighter, you know, HP, status elements, that sort of thing. Little bits displayed under the info window is the current status of that character. Basic attributes are attack, defense, magic attack, and magic defense. Blue means it is raised, and red means it is reduced. It will also display natural healing, HP, and other special status attributes you have, so make a note of it, okay? Temporary laboratory. I saw it right before the incident. The magic engine in the control room started up on its own. Did someone set all this up beforehand? Probably. Its database. Grand Staff. The Grand Staff construction project was implemented by the Uran Council in response to the demands of the Magic Industrial Revolution. The project is led by Councillor Gongora, the greatest sorcerer in Uran history, and its ultimate goal is to maximize and make sure the nation's store of magic power. See a boss anomalies. The anomalies brought about by the increasing magic power in the Sea of Boss have become widely observed. The most troubling side effect has been the rapid transformation of the animals and plants into monsters, especially the sea creatures, enlarged to enormous sizes and often extremely violent. These monsters have begun to attack people regularly. This transformation believed to be caused by the magic power local to the area. Hypercurrents. Although their fearsome speed and strength have led some to believe otherwise, hypercurrents are a natural occurrence, unrelated to the recent surge in magical energy. Hypercurrents are recorded across the world since ancient times. More recent reports have indicated that magic energy has caused an increase in their size and speed. Currently, both the hypercurrents and the areas around them are extremely dangerous to navigate. Magic power is now in remission, although it is in a reduced state. The outflow is gradually increasing. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Alright. Leave that area then. And we'll head to the next building. We did pass some buildings over here. I know I did. I just wanted to go down that way first. Resting room. So you're on your way to check on the Grand Staff. Easy to say, but are you sure you'll even be able to get close to the place? I did not mean to leave the area. I'm speeding this up. Go back in there. I didn't mean to do that. Just look at these boxes. Someone always leaves them lying around, meaning I can't take my usual shortcut. Wait, what the heck? Yeah, I can't push it that way. So we're got to go around to the other side somehow. Stop pushing, I said let go. Okay, got poison, alright. Three hard skins. Piercing ring. Hard skin and whetstones. Like fucking significant damage on hardened enemies. Angering. Critical up level 1. Sticky tape. We get rest here as well. I'll read those other dreams eventually. I just haven't got around to reading them yet, but I will read them, don't worry. I don't want to spend too much time reading them because it takes like 30 minutes. Just make sure I got everything around here. Okay. So we need to find the other entrance to this place and we'll be able to complete that puzzle. So naturally it'd be like up this way. Probably behind that dude over there, I bet. But we're not going to be able to get over there, I don't think. Sorry, no one is allowed past here. Authorized personnel only. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Nothing to see here. Off you go. Off you go. Yeah, dude, move though. Crap. So we have to wait for him to move and then we go in. Come on. Now this guy's moving. Dang it. He's like the worst guards ever. Come on, move out of the way. Okay, there we go, 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 go. Okay, we can just push it, pull it farther now. Okay. I didn't do that. Oh crap, this dude moved. Okay, there we go. Ah, what the heck? Dang it, come on, man. I can get through now, though, as soon as I move out of the way. Or at least I need the one down there to move out of the way. Hey, he turned around. Are you serious? Come on, dude. You're trolling me, bro. Absolutely trolling. There we go. We're a bunch of idiots. Oh crap, you found me with my hand in the cookie jar. Came for supplies too, have you? Keep it a secret if you keep mine. Turntail shoes. We'll check that out in a second here. Another seed. Turntail shoes. Enables you to always flee from battle. Okay. So we'll go ahead and learn that. You think this gear is being sold illegally? Yeah, well, you could say that, but you appreciate the convenience of buying here, right? We need weapons and armor if you want to make it to Grand Staff. You're useless to us, so we can sell them to you cheap. Okay, so we can buy a Saint Rod here. We can buy lightweight saber. Antidote Brutes. Grants immunity to poison. We don't have that, so we'll buy one of those. You can also buy materials as well here for making stuff. And then you can also buy magic here if you don't already have it. Platinum Gauntlet. Recovers HP when defend is used. Okay. It's pretty good. New ability there. We already have the novice ring. I think I have that equipped on somebody. That's why it's showing 0 there. I think, yeah, we got everything else. We need the lightweight saber. And Saint Rod, I guess, sure. Mana herbs are honestly pretty cheap in this game. I'm gonna actually buy some of those. Is there anything we can sell? I got a lot of poison oils, but I don't want to sell them really. Because we're going to be using, we can use those probably in crafting stuff. I might need to buy like certain of these, so I might wait. What? You think I'm cashing in on government property here? Please. I'm just making good use of available resources. So let's see, what do we need to make here? We need Flame Ring Ultra. We're not going to be able to make that stuff now because we can't buy the stuff for it yet. Beast Horn. I don't know if we can buy Beast Horn here. Hard Skin. Can we buy Hard Skin or Beast Horn? No, but we can buy Sticky Tape. I need 3 of those. So I'll buy 4. That'll allow me to make something. Yeah, we can also make a poison ring too. Occasionally causes poison. Oh, actually, I guess I need more magic tape than that. Okay, so I guess I'll make one of these. And then I can make a poison ring as well. If I get more sticky tape, I need 3 more. I'll buy 4. Let me get that poison ring. Perfect. Occasionally causes poison. That could be pretty good. I think I'll give that to her. I think slightly increase the chance for critical is probably better than doing more damage, right? Probably, but I gotta see what I got on. Cover HP when defend is used. I want to get Antidote Brooch going. For obvious reasons. Honestly, Jansen would be pretty good to have the poison. But I'm not going to have him use magic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I think I want to buy some more mana herbs, I think. I think I'll buy 14 of them. There we go, I got 20 of them now. That'll be good enough. I guess I can go ahead and buy another sword too. Since technically it does boost their damage. Get 1 for each of them. Could use the extra attack power. Honestly, it's not even worth it for Okay, there you go. It's like a shortcut back here, I guess. I don't see the point in that, but whatever, I guess. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here, right? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything anyway. Okay. So let's go to the other... Oh, the boxes are gone now. There's nothing in this room. Okay. We'll go to some of the other areas then. We're done exploring that part of the area. Phew. Crunching numbers in the lab all day. More tiring than it sounds, trust me. Okay, so if you give it certain stuff, like if you give it 4 healing medicines, you'll get a healing capsule. Or healing herb, whatever. Yep. And you can give it 2 mana herbs to get a mana capsule as well. Also, if you give it seeds, oh, okay, so you can only give it 1 seed. I guess every pip pot you gotta give a seed to. This is a pretty strange case. All things considered, I thought they handled magic energy with caution. So yeah, you can get rid of some mana herbs for the mana capsules, but is that really worth it? I don't know. It depends on if they're more than twice as effective. If they're more than twice effective, then it's worth it. Yeah, it restores 250 MP, whereas the mana herbs only restore 50. So it is technically better to give up your herbs. So watch, I'll go ahead and give it 2, and then you get a mana capsule. Since I had 20, I can get 10 mana capsules. Okay. Went ahead and got some mana capsules there. I'm not sure how many I got, but I got a few. I got 5 or 6. Yeah, I got 6 of them. There we go. So that'll pretty much fully restore our MP whenever we use one of those. Actually, it'll actually more than fully heal. Okay, let's go on this way then. Did everything we can do back there. And now we unlock the Sea of Boss. And that'll be it for this episode. Actually, I'm going to read a story and then I'll end the episode. Let's go back to the... we'll go to the Sea of Boss in the next episode. But let's read a story real quick. And then I'll go ahead and end. I could do it at the end of the episode so you guys can choose to watch or not watch. So let's go back over here. It's going to be a while. It usually takes about 30 minutes per story. On average so far. And I'm just going to do them in order. So we're going to do the second one on the list. A Hero's Return. Alone in a crowd of rugged men, nursing his drink in the far corner of the old post town's only tavern, Kime. A single man strides in through the tavern door, massively built. He wears the garb of a warrior. His soiled uniform bespeaks a long journey. Fatigue marks his face, but his eyes wear a penetrating gleam, the look of a fighting man on active duty, a hero's return. The tavern's dim hushes instantly. Every drunken eye in the place fastens on the soldier with awe and gratitude. The long war with the neighboring country has ended at last, and the men who fought on the front lines are returning to their homes. So it is with this military man. The soldier takes a seat at the table next to Kimes and downs a slug of liquor with the forcefulness of a hard drinker, a man who drinks to kill his pain. 2 cups, 3, 4. Another customer approaches him, bottle in hand, wearing an ingratiating grin, a typical crafty town punk. Let me offer you a drink, wheedles the man, as a token of gratitude for your heroic efforts on behalf of the fatherland. The soldier unsmilingly allows the man to fill his cup. How was it at the front? I'm sure you performed many valiant deeds on the battlefield. The soldier empties his cup in silence. The punk refills the cup and adopts an ever more fawning smile. Now that we're friends, you tell me some war tales. You've got such big, strong arms. How many enemy soldiers did you Without a word, the soldier hurls the contents of his cup into the man's face. The punk flies into a rage and draws his knife. No sooner does it leave its sheath than Kimes' fist sends it flying through the air. Faced with the powerful united front of Kime and the soldier, the punk runs out muttering curses. The 2 big men watch him go, then share a faint smile. Kime doesn't have to speak with the soldier to know that he lives in deep sadness. For his part, the soldier, having cheated death any number of times, is aware the shadow that lurks in Kime's expression. The tavern's den returns. Kime and the soldier pour each other drinks. I've got a wife and a daughter. I haven't seen since I shipped out, says the soldier. It has been 3 long years. He lets himself smile shyly, now for the first time, as he takes a photograph of his wife and daughter from his pocket and shows it to Kime. The wife, a woman of dewy freshness, the daughter still very young. They're the reason I survived. The thought of going home to them alive was all that sustained me in battle. And your home far from here? Is your home far from here? No, my village is just over the next pass. I'm sure they have heard the news that the war is over and can finally wait to leave to have me home. He could get there tonight if he wanted to badly enough. It was that close. It was that dose. But the soldier drowns a mouthful of liquor and groans, I'm afraid. Afraid of what? I want to see my wife and daughter, but I'm afraid to have them see me. I don't know how many years I've killed these past 3 years. Or how many men I've killed these past 3 years. I had no choice. I had to do it to stay alive. If I was going to get back to my family, I had no choice but to kill one enemy soldier after another. And each and every one of those men had families they had left at home. It was the code of war, the soldier's destiny, to stay alive in battle. You had to go on killing men before they could kill you. I had no time to think about such things at the front. I was too busy trying to survive. I see it now, though. Now that the war is over, the years of sin are served into my face. This is the face of a killer. I don't want to show his face to my wife and daughter. A soldier pulls out a leather pouch from which he withdraws a small stone. He tells Kime it is an unpolished gemstone, something he found shortly after he left for the battlefield. A gemstone, Khan asks, unconvinced. The stone on the table is a dull black without a hint of gleam a gem should have. It sparkled when I first found it. I was sure my daughter would love it when I brought it back, or brought it home to her. Gradually, though, the stone lost its gleam and turned cloudy. Every time I killed an enemy soldier, something like stain of his blood would rise to the surface of the stone. As you can see, it's almost solid black now after 3 years. The stone is stained by the sins I've committed. I call it my sin stone. You don't have to blame yourself so hardly, says Kime. You had to do it to survive. I know that, says the soldier. I know that, but still, just like me, the men I killed had villages to go home to and families waiting for them there. Soldier then says to Kime, you too, I suppose. You must have a family. Kime gives his head a little shake. Not me, he says. No family. Oh, I skipped part of it. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Pause the video if you need to read that last part. My bad. I accidentally hit X. Instead of answering, Kime drains the last drops of liquor from his cup and rises from the table. Soldier remains in his chair, and Kime, staring down at him, offers him these words of advice. If you have a place that you can go home to, you should go to it. Just go, no matter how much guilt you have weighing you down. I'm sure your wife and daughter will understand. You're no criminal, you're a hero. You fought your heart out to stay alive. I'm glad I met you, says the soldier. I need to hear that. He holds his right hand out to Kime, who grasps it in return. Hope your travels go well, says the soldier. And your travels will soon be over, says Kime with a smile, starting for the door. Then the punk charges at Kime from behind, wielding a pistol. Watch out, bellows the soldier, and rushes after Kime. As Kime whirls around, the punk takes aim and shoots and shouts, you can't treat me like that, you son of a bee. The soldier flies between the two men and takes a bullet in the gut. And so, as he so desperately wished to do, the soldier has saved someone's life. Ironically, is for the life of Kime, a man who can never age nor die. And the soldier has traded his one and only life. Yeah. So basically, he sacrificed himself to save Kime, but Kime's immortal, so Kime can't die. So, more or less, he sacrificed himself for nothing. And that right there will put a lot of weight on Kime, because Kime probably feels like, oh man, a man just died in front of me, and I'm immortal. He saved my life. So it's like amplified. Kime probably feels very guilty about what happened, and it's probably amplified quite a bit. Sprawled on the floor, nearly unconscious, the soldier thrusts the leather pouch into Kime's hand. Look at my sinstone, will you? Maybe, he says, chuckling weakly. Some of its shine has come back. Blood spouts from his mouth, strangling the laugh. Kime looks inside the bag and says, it's sparkling now, it's clean. It is? Gasps the soldier. Good, my daughter will be so glad. He smiles with satisfaction and holds his hand out for the pouch. Gently, Kime lays the pouch on the palm of his hand and folds the man's finger over it. The soldier draws his last breath, and the pouch falls to the floor. The dead man's face wears a peaceful expression. The stone, however, the man's sin stone, which he rolled from the open pouch, it is black as ever. Yeah, so there you go. Another sad story there. And more, you get to see more of the struggle of Kime being an immortal. And seeing that soldier sacrifice himself to save Kime, even though Kime's immortal. So that right there will give common sense of guilt, you know? Guilt that the soldier sacrificed himself to save him, even though he's immortal. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll head to the Sea of Boss. And later.